Oke, sobat Go Basket, balik lagi kali ini Turnover Podcast akhirnya balik lagi. Akhirnya kita dapat bintang tamu yang spesial karena saat ini kita sedang ada di Full Belly, tempat latihannya Simba Bogor, dan sekarang kita sedang bersama dengan the All Star from Simba Bogor, Devon Van Oostrum.
What's up, man? Nice to see you.
Okay. Let's just get straight to the questions that I want to ask. Like, this is your second season in the IBL, and I think you are the first heritage player that plays in the IBL too. So, how do you end up playing in Indonesia? What's the story behind it?
They messaged me. They messaged me last year in October. They said that there's this new rule was implemented that if you had Indonesian blood, you could play in the league as a heritage, naturalized. And I'd thought about it previously in my career, but I didn't have an Indonesian passport, so I knew it wasn't possible. So we kind of forgot about the idea.
Okay.
But they came to me last year, and as soon as the opportunity came up, I always wanted to kind of explore this side of the world, and to be able to do it in Indonesia, where my bloodline is from, is very, very special.
And how do you end up like knowing that you got Indonesian blood? How do you know that? Who tell you that you got Indonesian?
I already knew that.
You already knew?
Of course, I know where my mother's from. I know where my grandmother's from. I know that we are, from Bandung. I know we are Indonesian. I came to Bali maybe 8-9 years ago with my family. We also met family in Bali. So I knew since a long time ago that I was Indonesian.
I think in one of Fran's match in Bandung, your big family.
My family was there.
Yeah. How do you feel knowing that the entire family supports you in Indonesia?
I think it's a special moment for the family. I mean, especially my mom. She hasn't been back in Indonesia for a long time, and for us to kind of reconnect with that side of the family is a full circle moment. So I think it was special for my mother mostly.
And like I asked you after the All-Star match, if you have the chance to play for Indonesia, is it still possible for you to play for Indonesia?
I would do anything to play for Indonesia. I don't know what we need to do, but for me, yes, I would love to represent Indonesia.
Because you got like of course the British blood as well, and then the Dutch blood as well.
I don't have English blood, so I just grew up in England, but I'm Dutch originally with a bit of Indonesian.
But your accent is already so British because you grew up.
I grew up in England, but my family is not from England.
Oh, okay. And I want to ask that too. You grew up in England, which is a very football country, but you play basketball. How do you know basketball in the early days?
I mean, my dad used to play. My older brother played. So when my older brother started, I kind of started. I followed suit. So it was more of a family thing. I did play football when I was younger, but I just preferred basketball.
So you're better with your hands than your feet?
Yes, for sure.
But you do a lot of steps in basketball matches.
Yeah, but it's not the same as football. No, I am way better at basketball than I am.
Okay. So and how do you see the English basketball in terms? Because of course, if we're talking about basketball, the United States always become the pinnacle of basketball. So how do you see the English basketball? Is there any league there?
Yeah, I think, look, there's a lot of talent in England. I think the talent competes with any other European team, I think, talent-wise, but I wouldn't say it's a positive moment right now for the English league. There is a league there, but there's a lot of drama going around right now, so I'm not really that up to date with it all, but I know it's a complicated situation at the minute.
Okay. And we previously talked with the Satria Bengawan Solo heritage, which is Anthony Metten, before he left the team, and he said that the Dutch league combined with Belgium league. Is that true?
Yeah.
So how do you see that two countries have one league in merging into one league? So how do you see it? How do you see that?
I mean, they're right next to each other. So Holland and Belgium are two very small countries. So it's even the furthest you're going to travel for one of these games is 6 hours. So it's not like you're going further distance. I think it just improves the league, a better competition. So I think it works for both parties.
Okay, you've mentioned that you played football when you were a kid. Do you join any academies or clubs maybe in back in
I mean, it's a long time ago. I played I played for the Young Owls, so Sheffield Wednesday.
Oh, Sheffield Wednesday's affiliate.
Yeah. So that's who I played for until the age of 12, I think. 12, and then I said, enough. I want to play basketball.
Smaller court.
It was too cold, man. Sunday mornings, 9 o'clock, you play. It was too cold for me.
Well, playing basketball, you're playing inside a court that has air conditioner.
Yeah, well, not in Indonesia.
Okay. And I heard that you are a fan of Newcastle United. Is that true?
Yes.
How do you end up being a fan of Newcastle United?
I mean, we moved to the country when I was maybe 3 years old or 4 years old.
Okay.
And my dad took us to a shop called JJB where you have all the football jerseys hanging up. And he told us, okay, pick a team who you want to support.
Okay.
I think my older brother, he picked Arsenal, so red and white. And then I saw the black and white and I said, okay, I will support Newcastle.
Okay. Do you have any favorite player from Newcastle?
From back in the day. I mean, back in the day, Alan Shearer was the go-to, right? But that's when I kind of watched football. I don't really watch it that much anymore. But back in the day, that would be Bobby Robson as the coach, and then the manager, and then Alan Shearer.
But nowadays you didn't watch.
I don't really follow football that much anymore, to be honest. No.
Even though Newcastle United just recently won a trophy.
I know they won the trophy. I know they got the whole Saudi Arabia investment and stuff.
Wow.
But no, I not really that interested in football anymore, to be honest. I watched the World Cup, the European Cup, but that's about it.
Yeah. And back to IBL. This is your second season, and then of course, Ran's making a very huge step, which is recording the 12-win streak, and then it stopped with the rival from the same city. How do you approach that kind of situation when the winning streak has been stopped, and how do you bounce back from that kind of loss?
It's just another game. I mean, just because we won 12 in a row doesn't make this game any more important. I mean, it's just a regular season. The goal is to finish as high as possible. We're still, I think there are 4 teams now tied for first place, still in a good position. We hadn't lost in 3 months, so we were due a bad game. And it's just like any other loss. Now it's just, bounce back, regroup. But it's not a different loss than any other loss, really.
And what is your role this time, this season? What is your role? Because in your first season as a heritage player, you're a player, but this time you're a captain as well. So how do you see your role to the other players as well?
I'd say it's similar to last year. I think just I'm here another year. I'm the captain. I guess I'm kind of the voice of the team, but I'd say it's similar. It's just we have a little bit of expectation now, right? We would like to be in the top 4. I think we're right on track. But I think my role is to be the point guard of the team, and being the point guard, you're naturally, I think, the captain, naturally the kind of the voice of the team. So I don't think it differs that much to last year. I think it's just there's a bit more expectation, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. And before we close the turnover podcast, I want to show something. Last night in the All-Star night, I bought a box of trading card set, and I got you here.
Oh, nice, perfect. Yeah. Okay.
How do you see your pose?
I like it. I like it.
Card.
I like it. I like this.
Well, this is last.
Yeah, this is last year.
Right?
So
Yeah.
No, I like it. I like these. I love that Indonesia does this stuff, right? So I try to keep everything so I can, save it whenever my career is done. But I really love these things.
Can you do better pose if you have the chance to?
Yeah.
Take
What's wrong with this pose? What's wrong with this pose?
Well, maybe not just like normal pose like the others.
So what would you do?
Huh?
What would you do?
Like pointing the camera, showing the...
Other people
your
do that
guns.
too. Yeah, maybe.
Hey, could you sign that card?
Sign the card?
Yeah.
You want me to sign it?
Yeah. Wait, I'll take it out first. Well, when the box set have all...
Which
have
side? This
all-
side?
Yeah.
You see me?
Just don't, close your face with the sign.
There you go.
Ooh, number 7. You always wear number 7?
I try to. Always number 7. Always.
Okay, last question. Is there any words for Ran's Simba Bogor's fans, the Purple
For
Gang?
Purple Gang, it's the final part of the season. I mean, I think this is the best stretch of basketball now. There's no more breaks. There's All-Stars finished, so now it's kind of ramp up for playoffs. So we need you. Show us some support. We appreciate it. We love the support that we get from you guys. And this is the best part of the season. You don't want to miss it now.
Okay. Keep supporting Ran Simba Bogor, guys, because Devon will give everything
Of course.
for the playoffs. Oke, itu tadi podcast bareng Devon. So, thank you for watching and see you at another Turnover podcast episode. Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Ciao.